Hey chat, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Oh, what soothing binaural beats we have to listen to here, as provided by Namco Museum Volume 1 OST, actually. It's Monday. How was your Monday? As it is Monday, we are back in the museum for the first time officially. So, if you're wondering why this is Volume 2, we did actually head to the Namco Museum last week as part of the Wii U stream, which was not necessarily the original plan, but we're here properly now. Namco Museum Nom Days, that's right, Arch. No Garfield Kart yet, Voxy, I'm afraid to say. We just gotta play... We have to play lame Namco games, such as Mappy. What a nerd game. Nothing like Garfield Kart. Let's do some hellos before we begin. I see Chalupa Joe, or as I like to call them, Choop Looper Joe. Not someone unknown. Arch. Glad you got your early gang token deposited before time was up. Lucian says, you're 12 hours late. Yes, so, apologies to anybody that was waiting at 6:45 AM UTC +1, because I did put the wrong time in initially. Also, Voxy, I just saw your message. This is the museum theme from Namco Museum. Specifically Volume 1, but I'm guessing it's going to be in Volume 2 as well. We'll find out in a second. Movies XP, good to see you. Striker, not. Mercury Angel says that this reminds them of being at the beach. Ooh, I can definitely feel it. Maybe the beach at night, on a warm day, with a little fire, clear sky. Oh, sounds good. Skunktronics, good to see you. Arch was waiting. I'm so sorry. Arch has been camped outside for the midnight launch of this stream. Okay, enough chatter. Let's get this ready. This transition is not going to be elegant, just FYI, because of the way that the the legit PlayStation 1 here works. So, bear with me 1 second. I'm gonna have to turn off the music. While I'm doing this, I guess I should say, I had my fingers crossed last appointment at the eye specialist today. It's been a busy day. I had a lot on, but I also had the appointment with the eye specialist in the afternoon. Just got back before I had some dinner, and it's looking good. I'm on the road to recovery. I mean, the actual initial infection was gone very quick, but the damage that it caused has taken a lot longer. But that is on the mend too, which is good. So now I can enjoy the video games in stereo vision, as I believe it's called. Sorry, everyone. Oh, I really hope that wasn't too loud. If it was, my sincere apologies. It looks like it was probably very loud. Okay, well... MU PlayStation 1, is that the new branding? That's right. That's right, not. Okay, welcome everybody that's joining. We will be getting started in just 1 sec. Okay, sound looks good now to me. Let me know if it needs adjusting. Oh my goodness, this cutscene's so good. We're gonna have to let this play again. I'm trying to work out how to full screen this. I feel like every time it confuses me. Oh right, I can't full screen this. Yeah, Voxy, I know you can't see it. Apologies, sit tight. I forgot that I need to do some shenanigans here. No, Wario. Not you. No! When I said that this wasn't going to be elegant, I didn't think it was going to be this inelegant. Alright, bear with me. DuckStation's a little bit funny about window capture. I have to do it the old-fashioned way. Alright, there we go. just a little Wario cameo there. Okay, that's looking good. I'm gonna leave it because it's gonna play the amazing CG cutscene again. There we go, I can now see chat. Oh, we're so good to go. No game! Don't show me Xevious! I want CG cutscene. Okay, let's see if I can trigger this. Nope, that just minimized DuckStation. Oh my goodness. Alright. Here we go! Finally. Pac-Man's looking concerned, but Pac-Man had a wireless DualShock there, by the looks of things. Got it early. Oh, yes. Heading into space. I don't think Pac-Man has a pilot's license. Definitely doesn't have a pilot's license. Man, the thing that I feel like we should do this time is that, like, in that first volume's intro cutscene, there was loads of things that I didn't know. Like, I didn't know Pop and... What was it? Pop and Play? Is that what it's called? Before I played Volume 1. And then looking at the cutscene after the fact... Mappy! Mappy should probably be wearing a spacesuit. That seems remarkably dangerous, Mappy. Be careful. Watching the cutscene again after the fact was a wholly different experience, so I'm sure we'll see the same sort of thing here. Exactly, Foxy. Toy Pop, thank you, Mercury, yeah. Not what even I said. Oh, look, we've even got Mappy on the loading screen! Okay, let's do this. It's time to play. So, if you're watching for the first time, Namco Museum on the PlayStation not only has a collection of Namco's arcade games, but it has a really cool virtual museum to navigate around. One of the nicest and unique features, I would say, of this collection. Thanks again to Arch for bringing this to my attention. As I said, I was familiar with some of the Namco collections. However, I think it must have been the PlayStation 2 ones. I was looking at the Wikipedia page the other day. Because none of them had this museum environment. I too love virtual museums. Welcome to the Namco Museum. There are 6 games exhibited in the museum. Register my name. Do you not still have my name on file? I was here just last week. Fortunately, there is only 3 characters, so I'm not going to make the mistake I made when I entered my high score on Toy Pop, where I put like DO period N exclamation or whatever I did. Pac-Dom would have to be cube-shaped! Oh, Mercury, yes! Yeah. Arch... So true. Arch says virtual locations are cool. Not the metaverse, though. That's lame. 100%. Virtual environments, generally, they rock. Look, I'm not going to forget to look up now. I went through the entire first collection only looking up by accident. Alright. So, we're going to go through each one of these. We're going to start on the left, not because it's Mappy. I know what you're thinking, but because that's what we did last time. And it just so happens to be Mappy. Look at our boy. Yeah, VR rocks, someone. Alright. Oh, so we get a collection of paraphernalia, little trinkets from the arcade machine before we get to actually play it. I've been waiting for this. Lucian says Dom can look up now. That's some serious improvements in the eye situation. Prepare for the Mappy background. Oh yes, the other little game that we play, and chat, please play along at home. Each one of these artifacts has like a pre-rendered CG background. Very sort of Windows 95, like bitmap, low color, gamut pictures. They look so good. And we were grading them last time. Toy Pop, far and away the winner last time. Let's see what we've got here. I'm bracing myself for the Mappy one. I really hope it's good. Let's take a look. Lado3 asks, will I make more Mario Maker 2 streams? Yeah, eventually, yeah. It's not something I am... Okay. Might be time to break out the A+. Oh, it's... sorry, let me finish my thought. Lado3, yes, eventually, but it's not, like, immediate, but I would like to do some more Mario Maker 2. I need to find out how to extract this. Also, yes, Voxy makes a good point. It's a full screen background. It's not tiled. No! Oh, it says this is the last game with unique backgrounds for the exhibits. Well, I'm glad we got Mappy. Oh my goodness. This is like the background that we send to the grading authority. You know what I mean? Like, we've been given all of these A+ and B's and C's and D's. This is the one that we send off and we say, this is exemplar. This is the highest caliber. This candidate is going into the annals of backgrounds. This is perfection. Alright. We've got a Mappy pamphlet here. A sales promotion. Oh no, it loops. They scaled it down and looped it here, but it's still incredible. Oh, I love it. Okay. Oh, we do still have the Namco NegCon controller support in this one. Okay, Mercury Angel in chat, can you remind me of the names for the Mewkies? Each one's got a name right. I think this one might be my favorite. I love the little funny balls on the end of their whiskers. These cats rock. All three of them rock. I mean, Mappy's incredible, but... Oh, it's a cat chase game. One of them is called Muta. Sorry, I put you on the spot a little bit. Hey, Scrubs, good to see you. Art says Mappy is such good character design. Mappy rocks. I've gone on such a fun journey with Mappy, from being like aware of the arcade game and thinking it was fun, to like sort of pretending to love Mappy more than I do. Not in like in a bad way, just because it was for that Cool Gamer video. And then genuinely falling in love with Mappy Land, right? The one on Nintendo Switch Online. Oh, Movie XP's just reminded me we're gonna have some dip switch action here today as well, which very excited for. Can't wait to flip those dip switches on Mappy. I am truly a Mappy head now. Okay, this one's not as high resolution, but I think it's gonna show us some of the gameplay here. Look at these dudes. Tag yourself. Okay, that's everything for this first section. Mewchi and Mew Mew are the other ones. Muta is the third. Tom introduced a whole generation to dip switches and now they're cheering for him. Just doing my job. Nintendo Plush says, I was already a Mappy head at first, but after playing Mappy Land, I became a hardcore fan. Yeah, this is going to be interesting, because this is going to be my first time playing Mappy, the arcade game, since playing Mappy Land. And I have a sneaking suspicion that Mappy Land might be the superior game across the board. But let's find out. I'm excited to see. Look! Okay, we can't zoom in. Oh, man. Oh, I wish they showed us the other side of these postcards. So do you see down there, look, on the left-hand postcard, we can't zoom in here, but it's the mechanical Mappy, the chunky Mappy robot that we saw in the, they call it, like the lounge in the last one. Robo Mappy. Mappy stationery! Mappy printed envelopes! Imagine receiving a Mappy letter. Imagine receiving a Mappy letter. I joked last time, I forget even what, I think it was Toy Pop stationery. I was saying like, imagine receiving a love letter from your sweetheart on Toy Pop letter-headed stationery. Imagine if that baby was slipped into a Mappy letter. And some washi tape, I think. No longer available, letter paper envelope sticker. Oh, it's just stickers. Sold years ago at the game centers in Japan. I still love the fact that it says years ago, rather than giving kind of even a decade. Underlay. Not applicable, featuring Mappy, sold years ago at game centers in Japan. Underlay. I'm not sure specifically what that will mean in this context. At first I was thinking it was like something that went underneath the like control surface on the arcade, but yeah, I don't know. We can see the guts of Robo Mappy on the right there. Maybe like a desk mat. Yeah! Yeah! I think that's a good shout, Mercury. Okay. What else we got? Oh, is this the sprites? No, they're at the end, aren't they? What is this? Tips. Okay. Tip 1. Collecting items. There are 10 items in each round. If you collect one, the others will flash. By getting all the flashing items without dying, you will score big points. So we've got the Mona Lisa, a sort of IBM terminal, big old television, and a cassette player along the top. All very relevant today pieces of technology. Oh, I didn't actually give this background an official grade, which of course is A+, in case anyone was wondering. Oh, it says Toy Pop is reserved for weddings, referring to the stationery. Mappy stationery is more of a love letter and confessions, just don't leave them in the spaceship thruster though. Perfect. They did turn Mappy into a marketable robot as well, Voxy. Can't believe it. Tip 2. Avoid the Mew keys. What is happening in that top right sprite? Has Mappy been caught by the Mew key there? When you are bouncing on trampolines, take your time and make sure that the platform is clear before landing. If you land at the same time as a Mew keys land, okay, sorry, the spacing there weirded me out, you will lose a life. Tip 3. Use the doors. When the cats are getting too close, bounce to a platform with a door and let them have it. The door can also help you when you are attacked from both sides. Sorry, I don't know why I was having trouble reading that one. Hey, Scrubs, thank you very, very much for your 4 months as Video Dojo Plus member. Time is flying. I can't believe it. I really, really appreciate your support, and it's always a pleasure to see you in chat. Piggyback back with Mappy, says Mercury. That's nice. Maybe when they're not scrapping, they can chill out and hang out together and do some piggybacks. Alright, let us continue on. A third of a year! I know! Unbelievable! Okay, I think this is the cabinet art. Art says maybe the translations won't be as clunky this time. Frankly, I would be disappointed if they're not clunky. Instruction card, 1983. Attached to the arcade game, it showed you how to play. Yes, okay. I recognized it from the little preview. Look at this Mappy. Do you know what? I kind of miss when stuff was a little bit looser with like character designs, to the extent where you got these weird off-brand or like off-model characters in the early days. It makes me think of like how Mario looked in Donkey Kong. There's something so nice about this very strange looking Mappy. I guess were they drawing it off of the pixel art, kind of like reverse engineering it from the pixel art, because these look more like the sprites than most of Mappy's actual concept art. These pictures rule. Not says, so cats hate doors. I mean, don't all? Reminds me of those awesome Pac-Man arcade sketches. Yes, absolutely, Scrubs. Those are incredible. Boxy says, hope you'll keep the title screen going so we can enjoy the bop. Huh? What's that in reference to? Sorry, I might be missing something very obvious there. Oh, now we get the PCB. Oh, the Mappy title screen. Oh, absolutely, Voxy. Yeah. I mean, it's a certified classic. Oh, look at this little board. Single board. And I mean, based on context clues, I guess a fairly small one, all things considered. I was surprised by some of the sizes of the boards, and especially when we got those double stacked ones last time. If anyone knows how to decrypt PlayStation games, can someone grab that Mappy background? It's like a little model of a city. Alright. Alright, let's learn from Professor Pac. How to play. Take back the items stolen by Namco and Mukis. Yeah, is this something that is only included in the original version of Mappy? The idea that the big cat is called Namco, or like the organization is called Namco? It's a perfect pun, but I feel like they kind of went back on that down the line. Oh, Arch has been looking into PS1 texture extraction. Amazing. Let me know your findings. When you collect all items, you can go to the next round. Mappy was released in 1983. The gameplay was simple and it had interesting features, like attacking the cats with the doors and bells. It also had bonus stages. This reads exactly like something I would write in primary school if they forced me to write about my favorite game, right? The gameplay was simple and it had interesting features, like attacking the cats with the doors and bells. It's so good. Story of Mappy, the deep Mappy lore. Chase while being chased in this funny cats and mouse pursuit game. Mappy, the heroic police mouse, was chasing the Namco and Mukis, and he followed them to their hideout. There were many expensive items stolen by the cats. What a strange house with no stairs and only trampolines. Don't let the cats catch Mappy or they will eat him for lunch. Interesting yet simple. What I aspire to be in all things. I know, Skunktronic's Namco is perfect. It's so good. Alright, we get our sprites here. What is that move that Mappy is doing on the loading screen? There he is, the titular Mappy. Going for a little fly. Movie says, nursery teacher, what's your favorite game? Someone, Mappy, made in 1980, where you attack cats with doors and bells. Yeah, this is definitely like the I'm in the air animation scrubs. Oof. Poor Mappy. That's the bad day animation. Namco won. Looking like a lemming here. Like the end lemming. You know which one I mean? Looking a bit Ratty Gang in sprite form. Yeah, we should say Ratty Gang immediately. Oh, Scrubs, I see. Apologies. Yes, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, the loading screen must be like trampoline bounce. Mewky won. Oh, adorable. Cat coin. Everyone invest in cat coin. I know I've said before that, you know, cryptocurrency is bad for the environment and, you know, has its own problems, but I've actually started cat coin. It's the official cryptocurrency of the channel. Buy it now. It's, you know, while it's low, buy it now, invest fully. If you've got any savings in standard money, you know, boring old-fashioned money, convert it all to cat coin. No, don't invest in Ratty coin. Ratty coin is the competitor to cat coin. We need cat coin to really bounce on that trampoline upwards, forever upwards. Oh no, Scrubs. Scrubs sent some cat coin emojis, but sadly YouTube thinks it's spam and I can't tab out of this without everything breaking. So I'll just have to enjoy it, and sadly I don't think anyone else will be able to see it. Yeah, Arch says don't give Namco ideas. True, yeah, I should be careful. Safe. Bell. Musical note. Microwave. Hey, which of the Namco games that's from Galaga, right? That's a great sprite. Hurry! Yeah, Mercury says I really like the little technical device sprites. Me too. That is such a weird... Yeah, I guess you're right, Scrubs. I think it is Mappy bouncing on the trampoline, but the fact that he's moving along at the same time makes it so funny to me. Who's this? Get him out of here! That's not Mappy! We're in the Mewky's hideout. Shh. Oh, this remix! I don't know who this is, but get him out of here. Oh my goodness, this track! Why did they not have more Mappy pictures to put over here? Maybe the Mewky's a big fan of Namco games. That's the Namco Museum! All 16 pixels of it. Oh no, it's Bubsy! Nintendo Plus says the music in this area is so cool. Agreed. This is perfection. I can't believe that we're inside Namco this whole time. Okay, we'll come back to the cab in a minute. Oh, look at this. No. Jump scare. Wait. Oh, I can't go up the stairs. No! Okay, we'll appreciate from down here. It's so good. I guess they couldn't get the transparency working. Oh no, look! They intentionally did it. They are like wooden standees. Look, they've got depth. Incredible. Very theme park-like. Yes, that Namco portrait. Again, I really hope that somebody has ripped this already, and if not, it's my new endeavor. I want that Namco portrait. Alright. Let's sit down at the cab. That's a lot of mappies. There we go. Disclaimer up front, or not a disclaimer, but a warning, a content warning. As we play through each of these, there will be flashing imagery, because these are all arcade games from the 80s, so there wasn't much consideration for it. So if you do have any photosensitivity at all, maybe duck out for a little bit so you can come back and check out the interstitial bits, but I would recommend not watching while we play the arcade games. Yes, so just a little warning. Alright. When hit by door, 50 points. It's a microwave door. Clears the Mukis away. This is not me playing, by the way, this is your tracked mode. Alright, let's do it. Now onto the story. I love the little question mark to show that the trampolines are important. Oh no, I'm in trouble. Oh, it says my door doesn't give off microwaves. You need a better door then. That was a fantastic start. Okay. Right, I'm gonna head down here. Did you see Namco hiding there? Oops. Okay, there's still a computer down here. They really nailed the jumping on the trampolines and getting off on the right level. That's something that feels like it should be pretty essential, but I could imagine in these early days of platforming that could be an easy thing to get wrong. And it's just perfect. So you just kind of press left or right once you reach the platform that you actually want to land on. Get out of here, you! The little bounce that Mappy does when the door swings into him is pretty great. Timing on that was close! So something I actually don't know, and is there any Mappy heads in chat that can confirm this? Oh! Do you get more points if you pick up the item that is flashing? Or is it just, prompt? See how this one's flashing here? Oh, there's a trampoline there. Okay. Oh no! Having the last resort of the jump in Mappy land, such a good addition. The waves make a frequency only cats can hear to irritate them. I like the sound of that, movies. Come on! Oh, it says time for dip switches. Oh, no, 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 no. Not yet. Not yet. Wait, is that true, Some Toy Channel? You get less? Oh, sorry. My bad. I pressed the wrong button. Okay, let's just burn these lives. I want to have another good attempt here to beat the high score. No, that wasn't... It wasn't serious irritation. Honestly, Game Over jingle was a pretty good bop. Interesting, not. I have to at least clear... Yeah, exactly, Arch. Yeah, I've got to get to the bonus stage. Man, that is such... That is rough. My eye's doing a lot better, Scrubs. Yeah, I was saying at the beginning of the stream. Thanks for asking. Yeah, it's definitely on the mends. I had my last appointment with the eye specialist today. Look at Namco hiding! Straight through. I'm gonna jump off on the top floor. It's gonna take a while for me to get used to the fact that you have to press A on the doors. I suppose it makes sense so you can time them perfectly. Okay, stage 2. I've still got 2 lives left, I think. Oh, watch this, everyone. Get ready for this. Okay, never mind. Open that way. Oh, Namco absolutely bopped themselves with that door. How did they make such good music? It's so early in gaming history. Sometimes you just... you just get it right first try. It's not always about iteration. Sometimes you just nail it straight out. Hey Manic, I hope you enjoyed your field trip. Okay, look at this. Smooth sailing to the end here. Last one. Yeah. How many times is it? Oh, it's 2. Okay. Sting balloons before music ends. What a tune! Oh yeah, this is where the trampolines break. I knew there was breaking trampolines in this one, but it had been so long I couldn't remember. Is this in Smash Ultimate? The track, I mean, sorry. Should have been... Oh no, I should have been clearer. Earnings. 8 balloons. No Mewkey balloons. Perfect game. Alright, let's keep going till I run out of lives here. And then we'll head to... Oh, yes! I closed the door just at the right time. Whew. Hey, Dark Super Jockey. All the way to the top. Okay, gonna go left and then hook right on the platform below. Uh-oh, here's Namco. Change my plan. Don't do it. Don't do it. I need that microwave door. Wrong way. We're in hot pursuit. Truly a chase of cat and mouse. Oh, wrong way again. It's fine, it's fine. I'm good. One more door and it's fairly clear to here. There we go. Whew. Getting into the swing of things now. The door handles show which way the doors open. I know, Scrubs, but I just always forget which way in the heat of the moment. Should've closed the door. Is that my last life? One more? One more, okay. Round 5. Nice, that should get them off my tail briefly. Go all the way to the end, then down to the Mona Lisa. The Meowna Lisa. Oh, that poor Miyuki on the ground there. Oh no! Ooh, I accidentally pressed left so too soon. It's over! It's the end! Off my tail. Oh, scrubs. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. I didn't make it to 2,000, or sorry, 20,000, but I'm gonna put my name on that without any shame. Why did I go this way round? There we go. Proud of that. Top 3. Take that, Hoy. See you, scrubs. Didn't they call this a cat chase game? False advertising. Yeah, I mean, it's a game of chase or be chased, I suppose. There we go. Alright, it's dip switch time. Yeah, here we go. Alright. From SW2, let's see what we've got. Game screen wide? Ah, okay. It's the, like, pate rotation thing. Points for extra on 1 to 3 lives. Okay. Lives. The number of lives. Diff level, a normal. E? What is E? Oh, we can just select what the first stage is, I guess? Demo sound. Okay, dip switch is on, like, amazing on this. Let's see what E is, though. What's a dip switch? Okay, so a dip switch is a hardware switch, usually directly on the circuit board, the PCB. Not just of arcade games, but most often associated with arcade games. And when you switch those switches, it makes a connection or breaks a connection, which then changes things within the software. Do screen test. Which one? Demo? Wait, do the test screen. I didn't even actually see it. Where is it? There it is. It's like modding, but for old people. Okay, so we can just enjoy the tunes here. As Voxy requested earlier. How many tracks are there? Wow, a lot! Is that the game over music? Nice. Okay, let's end and see what screen E is. That would make a great warp or screensaver. That little Mappy, like, infinite Mappy's image. So this should start as on screen E, I guess? Don't know how it differs. Doesn't look like we get anything different here. Waiting screen game. Yes! Yes! That'd be so good, Voxy. Alright, let's just game over here so we can get out. Mappy's eyes move so fast when knocked over. Pay close attention here. Oh, there we go. Just 220 points. Okay, let us leave. What a classic. So what was next? I actually was so drawn to Mappy immediately, I wasn't paying attention to what our next game is going to be. This track. This track. Also, this Mappy render from, I guess from the intro? 3D Mappy. I could just hang out in there forever. Still not met that fella yet. Okay, so what is it? It's... Alright, let's check it out. Dragon Buster. Alright. Not familiar with this at all. Any Dragon Buster heads in the chat today? Ooh, okay. Something a little different for the background this time. Very sort of, like 80s adventure board game box art background here. Oh, I don't know how I'm gonna rank this one compared to the others. 'Cause it's so different. Alright, let's take a look at this pamphlet. Wow! Wow, that's cool though! I can see why they went for a drawn background this time. So it's a golden chest. A big, strange sword. It widens out so much at the end. I wonder whether that sword is the Dragon Buster, based on the logo. Look at this land! Look at this crystal dragon. This is very, somebody help me, what's that, what is that rad Ghibli film called? Literally my favorite Ghibli film and I can't remember the name right now. Nausicaa. Looks like the, big bugs from that. The little hiker dude, yeah, I think the hiker dude's going to, come and fight the dragon. Mr. O, thank you very, very much for the super chat. Mr. O says, just come to say hi. Busy day on the job. Mr. O.
Thank you.
Oh, there we go.
Mr. Observador sent a $1.17 super chat. Just come to say, busy day on the job today.
Observador, thank you. I hope your day goes well. Don't work too hard. Make sure to drink plenty of water. Eat some fruit if you're feeling fatigued. And just remember, Mappy is watching over you. Thanks again, Mr. O. Truly a certified Mr. O moment. Boxy says he doesn't have a mouth, how can he do any of those? Good point. There might have been a flaw in my message. Mr. O can drink through osmosis, I guess. Correct, Arch, yes. Nausicaa in the Valley of the Wind. Genuinely incredible film with an amazing soundtrack that is so different to the other Ghibli films. So it's a side-scroller... So we've got a vitality meter. It's a side-scroller Is it like a hack and slash style or an adventure style? I'm guessing it's not going to be RPG style because it'd be very unusual for a arcade game. That was the pamphlet. Okay, I'm very interested. It's so fun to check out these ones that I don't know at all as well, because I really like the kind of slow reveal of what kind of game it is. Looks like Zelda 2. Yeah, good shout, Maverick. I'm kind of getting that vibe as well. Pop card. Whoa, Arch, I didn't know there was a Nausicaa game. What is that, a Famicom game? Telephone card. Hey chat, so something I've discovered, this will be of interest to maybe half of chat, but I'm gonna say it. Half if I'm being generous. So during my like search for the Casio Loopy and the Loopy games, occasionally a telephone card for the Casio Loopy will come up. And so if you don't know, telephone cards are like a way of getting a prepaid card for use on a public telephone, as I understand it. And very often they had tie-in promotions to things. And there is a Casio Loopy telephone card. And whenever they pop up on Yahoo Auctions Japan, they're just like ridiculously expensive. Comparison asks, are you a fan of Japanese games? I wouldn't say I was a fan of Japanese games in particular. I'm a fan of games, and so many games come out of Japan, especially, you know, kind of from the 80s through to the, let's say, early 2000s. It's kind of the majority of things that I played. You mean telephone booths aren't used to time travel? They're not used to exclusively time travel, but they are, of course, used primarily for that. For the PC 6001, MSX, and PC 88. Interesting, Arch. Wow, I wonder what the gameplay's like. I'm definitely gonna take a look of some gameplay. I'm guessing more sort of text-based? Like visual novel style? Telephone booths. Booths. Chalupa's not here, so I can say booths. Tip 1. Thrusting and stabbing. These are nice sprites. They've kind of weirdly scaled them here, but I can definitely imagine them. Use these attacks to to kill the enemies quickly. It's not easy to master these at first, but these attacks can do twice as much damage as normal attacks. Okay, interesting. So we want to be thrusting to do more damage. Tip 2. Don't use the jump attack to kill the boss, or you might get poisoned by accident. First, you should hack the boss with the thrusting and stabbing attacks, then finish killing the boss with the normal attack. Wait, so that's a pretty major tip. Don't jump attack to finish off the boss. We just want to use a normal attack. Oh, look at that little scaly. Good spot, Mercury. It's having a great day down there. Oops, wrong way. Attack the dragon's weak point. Every dragon has a weak point, and you should attack it to kill the dragon quickly. There you go, folks. This isn't just educational about Namco games. This is educational about how to tackle a dragon in a broader sense. Next up, we have the cabinet art, I think. Do I like the Apple Arcade Pac-Man model? I don't think I know what that is. Attached to the arcade game, it shows you how to play. Even real dragons have weak points. It's true. Dragons don't want you to know it, so they have removed that information from the internet, but they they all do. Okay, so this is the how to play, but it doesn't show any gameplay, so we're gonna have to really figure some stuff out. If you slice a snake, gummies will fall out. Pick up the scroll, it will teach you how to throw fire. Jump and double jump. Long, yes. This is Long on his first adventure. And something about a dragon and its weak points. We're learning so much watching your streams, Dom. Hey, again, it's my job. Just doing my job. This is an educational channel, so gotta hit that quota, you know. Let's check out this. Why didn't they photograph the underside of this one? Honestly, folks at Namco Museum, what are you doing? How this is not an exhaustive image of the PCB. Now how can I clone this at home? Chat is truly full of PCB connoisseurs. Nintendo Plush says, very disappointed by this PC board. Alright, Professor Pac, teach me all about Dragon Buster. I'm genuinely excited to play this one. I think seeing like a 2D adventure game, like fantasy adventure game, will be really interesting. Clovis enters and explores the dungeon to reach the dragon, which appears in the last area of each dungeon. Bad day the dragon with the sword or the magic items to go to the next round. I wonder if they were afraid of people cloning their PCBs. I don't know how much you'd be able to derive from those images. I'd love to know from a PCB expert. The PC board must have had RTX 3090 built in, looks packed full of stuff. It's actually just 6 3090s duct taped together. Clovis is a good name, by the way. Alright, history of Dragon Buster. Dragon Buster was an action RPG. There we go, who was it that said RPG before? Released in 1985. It had a good storyline and introduced the Vitality system, the level up system that worked by collecting items. So there's some progression between each dungeon. Wow, okay, this is really cool. The land has been conquered by the evil fire-breathing dragon and his minions. Wow, minions tie-in, nice. Legend says that a brave warrior will come and slay all the dragons and free the land. You must help Clovis complete his quest and rescue Princess Celia. Very nice. Classic. Let's check out these sprites. It kind of feels like these sprites should be a spoiler, but actually I haven't felt that way at all. Seeing the toy pop sprites before we played just got me more excited. Clovis's eyes are a choice for sure. Oof. Oh! 8-bit, 16-bit, 32-bit, 120. What is it? What would it be? 120. I don't know. I just kind of gave up on that. That dude rocks. This is like a little action figure of Clovis compared to the real Clovis. 128-bit, thank you, Not. I'm glad chat's here. Oh, look at this! What is he doing? I actually can't work out what that is. Arch says 128 Dom. Do the math. Arch, come on. You've been here long enough. Celia. Plenty of fits for Celia. Who's hiding behind that beard? Looking a little yellow ball like, honestly. Oh, I don't think the bishop should be trusted. Fafnil. Skeleton. Pac-Man stuck a beard on. Yes, good shout. Whoa, that's kind of creepy. That's a cool sprite. Golem 1, 2. Inosai? We all love a good skeleton. Agreed, Arch. Testo. Colio Crawler. Standard Crawler. Liapen. Liapen 2. Good names. Very good fantasy names. Bat. Classic fantasy name. Mr. O! Oh. Mr. O's a little, conjunctive twin here. Will-o'-the-Wisp. Snake 1. Snake 2. This is like Snake after some intense workouts. Launching. Stingray! Slime. Fireball. Fireball special. Shield. Super Sword. Crown. Crown looks like it's got a face, which is very cute. Foxy says Mr. Owl. Very good. Scepter. Cave Shark! Looks like Biollante. This dragon sprite is very familiar. Is it a spirit in Smash Bros? Alright, that's all the sprites. Nonna says Dom was in rebel school. He had no time for maths. You don't get this good at video games playing maths, do you? I mean, when you're as professional as me when it comes to video game playing, then... Oh, this is a scary room. Yes, that's exactly the crown's expression, Mercury. Wow. Oh, look. There's actual depth here. They really stepped it up this time. I mean, those other ones were great, but... Man, these are almost too good. Another Animal Crossing room. Yeah! It has the, wallpapers with depth before Animal Crossing even did it. I want that sword. Look at that snake model. Oh, I didn't give a score to the background. I think it was doing something different. It's not necessarily my aesthetic, but it's perfect for this. So I shouldn't let that sway things too much. I think it was a B+ background. Exhibition theme park vibes. Yes. Yeah, they've kind of lent into that more. The other spaces were like a little bit more impossible spaces, whereas here the theming is like, this is a physical location that would exist in an exhibition or a theme park. Good shout, Mercury, I agree. Whoa! It suddenly got very funky in here. Yes! Okay, I will go to the cab in a sec, but let's just appreciate. That's the tune the skeleton is dancing to. You know that skeleton loves a little bit of funk. Medieval funk is my favorite genre. when you pass Voxy the aux chord. Turns out it wasn't Doomsy that captured me, it was Disco. Oh, okay, interesting. We got a grade from Arch. Arch says they could have added some height differences to the room instead of flat ceilings and floors. B-. I think cruel but fair, all things considered. Does the exit... Oh. Okay, and the exit works. Back in we go. Quick, let's beeline it before we get drawn in by the funky tunes again. Let the RAM and ROM checks complete. Ooh, little bit of animation on the logo. We see what the Attract has to offer. There's a map screen, so we can choose our paths. This isn't me playing, by the way, this is the Attract mode. Vitality starts at 128. That's an interesting swing animation, very fluid. So look, they're using a lot of jump moves because they do more damage. They haven't gone for that map though. Was he climbing on the vines there, or do you not take full damage? Something we'll have to check soon. Little boss. Maybe a mid-boss. What are they doing? Hey PJ, I can see your comment. Clovis is so confident. Oh no! Yeah, it definitely does have a bit of a... Oh, here's the... That's the actual level end boss. Wow, Clovis kept swinging even when the doors were opening there. Yeah, that background in the last stage did have a bit of a pitfall vibe. Okay, let's just do this. Let's go... What do you reckon, chat? North or south? North being the castle, south being the mountains, or the caves, I suppose. Oh, okay. If you wait too long, it picks for you. Apologies, chat. I did not do that. Ooh. Okay. The X is your magic. Where's jump, then? Oh, jump is... Ow! Jump is up on the D-pad. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Very sort of 1985. Oh! Ah, so you need the scrolls to use your firepower, so I've only got 2 fireballs left. Oof! Big hits! I like the non-boss music a lot. I'm gonna use my fireballs here. Easy. I can't actually swing. I can't swing at the door. The attract mode was weird. Into the graveyards we go. You should make Clovis in Freaky Forms. Got real Freaky Forms vibe, huh? I'm probably gonna deeply regret using up all my scrolls, huh? Oh, I wonder how you get up there then. Okay, I think these early dungeons are pretty easy. Look at that little guy. Also, I just realized all of those are skulls back there. Ow. Oh. Easy. First try. Can't believe we destroyed that entire graveyard. Okay, into the big mountain we go. Oh, Clovis, you should have brought a rope. Okay, okay. Well, now I know. Oh, apologies, folks. That is very intense. Ow! Okay, the dragon's weak point is its head. Who could have known? This game rocks. This game's very good. Oh, there's the dragon's vitality. So the vitality, rather than being a level, is just your health bar, I see. So it's to do with your level. Dragon defeated. Alright, I'm gonna go north this time, because the game prevented us from doing that previously. The spin Clovis does when getting hit by a big attack. Oh no! It's Gandalf! Gandalf the Gone. Oh, we are flying through this! Clovis is gonna be back home playing video games before he even realizes it. I love these variations on the theme for each dungeon. Also, this looks like a big dungeon compared to the other ones. Branching paths. Oh no! Swing, 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 swing! Ow! Fireball! Whew. Oops. Oh, I accidentally used the fireball trying to jump. Oh yeah, if that wizard had pondered the orb for just a few more days, I think they would have been in for a fighting chance. You can swing when you're on the rope. Things are getting a bit hectic. Skeletor! Man, I love Elden Ring. I can't jump back up that way. Can't you air jump? Oh yes, Maverick! You totally can! Oh, the instructions told us that and I forgot. Oh, but you can't... can you air jump with direction? You can, it's just a little bit funky. I suppose that would have been easier on a joystick. Yeah, that's right, this is Elden Ring. It's an Elden Ring stream now. There we go! Pro moves! Oh wait, just takes us back there anyway. I know that the developers probably didn't have this luxury back in 1985, but if I was making this in GBG, I probably would have done a sort of distance sensor on the sound effects emanating from the enemies, so we didn't just hit every enemy in the dungeon all at once. Okay, yeah, okay. I was just rushing him there, I wanted to get out of here. Not says I don't think there were games back in the medieval times. Well, how will you explain this game? Not. That is your real name. Okay, let us continue on. Used up all my scrolls? Oh, perfect. They ran out of Nodon. Yeah. Oh! I can go fast! Meow. Oh man, I don't like those sword attacks. They're rough. Magic daggers. Checkmate, not. Ah. So I wonder whether, if you're aiming for an actual high score, you really need to search those dungeons thoroughly. This game's great! This is really cool. 70 vitality on this dragon. Okay, I'm gonna beat this dragon. Fine, just a little bit of fire. I don't want to finish the dragon off. Oh, that's not this dragon's weak spot. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm getting beaten up real bad. Oh, that silly little chocobo thing took my scroll. No! Oh my goodness, the difficulty got very steep very fast. And it's just a game over. No lives, no continues. Dang. Oh, rough. Okay, let's check the dip switches. That game's great, though. I bet there's a version where you can get lives. Time period when the cave shark appears. Oh, is that if you take too long? Let's send it in early for this next run. And set it to hard. Vitality default setup. Oh, no vitality recovery. Yeah, there we go. To continue, you need at least 1 credit and your vitality is under 32. Press L and R. Okay, well let's just see how far I can get using these settings. This is like the, this is the brutal mode. I always wondered how people from old eras would design games if they existed back then. Man. Oh, I don't even know where you would begin with that. That's such a cool thought, though. This is my Wormy Heads run, that's right, PJ. I can't believe I threw a fireball. What am I doing? I think I've got the luxury of an A-button jump, but it's, of course it's not. Oh, I don't want to be taking damage! Imagine showing a board full of dip switches to a Victorian child. What's this then? Is it one of them new machines from the mill? From the workhouse? Watch this. I'm gonna do some serious pro moves here. Pro moves. A lot of skellies. I think skeletons are not phased by fireballs at all, actually. Ooh, a gem. Get good. Get good, Dino. Okay, let's fight the dragon. Where's its weak point? Guess it was the head. Alright, to the graveyard we go. Ooh, we got some golems. Oh, look at that, it's so scary. Vitality, worryingly low. Dungeon, riddled with snakes. If only there was a lamp for me to hide behind. Got all these scrolls and nothing to do with them. I wish I'd brought some jerky with me. We don't get any vitality back, and we're heading into a castle. I feel like they could do something with this game today. I feel like I'm really surprised I've never seen any sort of re-release of this. Oh, that wizard destroyed me. I feel like they would turn this into a roguelike if they did it today. Randomized dungeons, like leveling up your attacks, or your progress is lost when you bad day. That was cool. That was really, really cool. I would not have guessed there were games like that in the arcade in '85. Oh, the cave beast! Alright, we have to go back in. We have to go back in. Clovis should have brought a shield. Sad to see abandoned game series. Yeah, I think I feel much more about that with games than I do with things like films. I'm not... I often think a film can be just a good film on its own. You don't need to have sequels. It can sometimes feel like it's detrimental to the previous installments. I feel that a lot less with games. I think even if it's not to my taste, I kind of like seeing how games evolve as a series goes on. But there's plenty of games that only get one installment and then they're done. Alright, let's wait for this cave beast then. Where's the cave beast? Oh, I've just realized he puts it back into the holster after the swing. Ow, it's on my head! Oh, it's on my head! No! Get out! Wait, does it just stay on and leech your vitality? Oh, not more of them. Clovis, get it off! This is an unlockable cosmetic. Yo, for real, Snake. We've got to stick around for the sewer shark. Is it impossible to get it off? Maybe a bat will knock it off. Oh, not two of them! Oh, they're kissing on my head! Snakes, no, snakes, please! Clover's got a new hairstyle. I'm glad we came back in because we would never have learnt about the snakes that leech your vitality mechanic. Very spring 2022, yes. There it is! Sewer Beast! Oh, I wonder whether you can even defeat it. That looks like one of those hurry up mechanics. What game was I playing? There's a game where like a scary ghost flies in when you take too long. What game was that? I was playing it like... I might have been playing it with Mustard. I don't know what game it was. Good story. Yeah. Dragon Buster rocks. That's cool. See what we got next. Takes a while to let you back out. There we go. Definitely longer than the first installment. Cave Beast has some anti-piracy vibes. Absolutely, Arch. Yes. You know what else it has? It kind of has like playground story vibes. Like some kid comes in one day and is like, I saw this green slime thing in Dragon Buster, and everyone's like, come on, we've all played Dragon Buster. There's no green slime thing. No, there is. I hit it so many times. It was so fast. All right, Super Pac-Man. I don't think I've ever played Super Pac-Man. I've played Ms. Pac-Man and like the later Pac-Man variants, like Championship Edition. And what was that GameCube one? I played the multiplayer GameCube one at a game show once. Instruction card, 1982. The US, attached to the arcade game, it showed you how to play. APJ, I don't know what Sonic 1 Tokyo Toy Show is. I mean, I know what those words mean, but I'm not familiar with the story. Super Pac-Man logo is very nice. I like the diagonal letters on the Super. Eat the key and the door will open. Then eat the food target. Superpower booster, speed up. Invincible. Push button and Pac-Man moves. Wow. Have I played Pac-Man World? Is Pac-Man World the PlayStation 1 3D one? If so, yes. I played it at a friend's house like when it came out. And I have very faint memories of it. Or... am I incorrect there? I've played a 3D Pac-Man. But I feel like maybe it was a GameCube game? I don't know. Hey Nintendo Vlogs, never feel bad for not coming to the streams. It's always lovely when people can stop by, but everybody's got things on. And equally, some people, you know, it might not be something that you enjoy, so I completely understand, but it's always nice to see you. Okay. Never played Pac-Man on Wii U. Instruction card, 1982, for Japan. Attached to the arcade game, it showed you how to play. Okay, so this is just the Japanese version of that same thing. Mm-hmm. Oh, it's fruit background again. Is it the exact same fruit background from Pac-Man in Volume 1? Or is it a unique fruit background to Volume 2? I can't exactly recall. I like that pop card. It's really nice. The yellow, red, and white work really good against the blue. Pac-Man still had a really long nose then, huh? Hey, Red Shell. Wait, so I still don't know what system Pac-Man World is on. I think it's different. I don't think it was hard to find stock photos of fruit in the 90s. True. This one looks edited. Oh, it's hard to see here in the tiled view, but it looks like it's been, like, airbrushed. Pac-Man World is PS1. Okay, yeah. I think I did play it then, but back in the day. Wow, the board looks really different. Yeah, I've never even seen gameplay of this, I don't think. Hey, Retro Hill. Good luck on your maths test tomorrow. Hope it goes well. Unrealistic fruit standards. I know. You can't live up to that. Yeah, so it's like it's a square format board, whereas the original is a little bit taller, right? Than square. And it's got the key mechanic now. There's also far less power pellets. No power pellets by the looks of it. Just those green super speed pellets. This is interesting. This is a real departure from the original. Whereas Miss Pac-Man was far more a kind of revision of it. Okay. It's the marquee. I was trying to think of the word marquee the entire time that we played last stream. Last sheet with game drawings. Ghosts look fantastic up there. I really love that design. Super Pac-Man might be the first Pac-Man spin-off. Interesting. Ooh, double stack! A double-decker. Beautiful. Imagine being the person that had to photograph all these boards. Oh, I wonder whether Namco just had them already. Also, I think I got excited, but I think that's always the same model, regardless of what the actual PCB looks like. Are these extras or the actual content? These are little artifacts that accompany the games. We'll be playing the game shortly. Okay, tip 1. Memorize which door opens when each key is eaten. Okay, so the position of the key is unique to the door that it opens, I guess. Memorize which keys open the doors for the superpower pellets and then the warp tunnels. Use the paths that slow the ghost down. When the ghosts travel on the paths near the ghost box and the warp tunnel, they will slow down. Use these paths to avoid their attacks. So yeah, that's similar behavior to the original Pac-Man, right? The ones around the box itself will move slower. Super Pac-Man can break through doors. Super Pac-Man can eat the fruits behind closed doors without using a key. So is that from the green pellet? Do I become Super Pac-Man? Tip 4. Superpower pellets. When Pac-Man eats the superpower pellet, he temporarily becomes invisible to the ghost attacks. Pac-Man can extend the time which he will remain as Super Pac-Man by eating the next super power pellet before the first one wears off. Also, it is possible to be Super Pac-Man through the whole round if you time it right, and don't forget to press the super button to move faster. You just know, based on that little fact about being able to be Super Pac-Man for the whole round, you know that there's some crazy runs of this game. Eating keys is probably not great for you, but Pac-Man has got an iron stomach. Oh, it's just, imagine the GBG games you could make with 2 Arduinos. Now you're thinking with portals. Tip 5. Eat the star when the lucky targets are spinning and the fruit on both sides match. Okay, so we've got some kind of slot machine bonus thing. Both lucky targets will spin on each round. When the left-hand side stops spinning, time the moment that it matches the fruit on the right-hand side and quickly eat the star. If you make the fruit match, you're awarded bonus points. Okay, so a little extra level of depth there. Those books look so ancient, like they're written on parchment or even what is it called? Vellum? Is that the correct word? How to play. The purpose of the game is to, surely it is to have fun, but maybe the secondary purpose is to collect all the keys to open the doors, then eat all the fruits and target items inside each maze, while avoiding the attacks of the ghosts. When all the fruits and the target items are eaten up, the player can proceed to the next round. Chomp down a power pellet and Pac-Man will have the power to eat ghosts. When the super power pellet is eaten, Pac-Man will grow larger in size and will change into Super Pac-Man. Super Pac-Man can move faster when the super button is pressed. Okay, so there's a specific button for that movement. Cool. History of Super Pac-Man. It was released in 1982 as the sequel to Pac-Man and Miss Pac-Man. The new features added to this game is eating fruits instead of pellets to proceed to the next round, and the ability to move faster when the super button is pressed. It's a very, I mean, that's grammatically incorrect, but it's fine. Now that's a high school dissertation. Red Shell says, why does the museum seems like it comes from one of those creepypastas where a ghost is in the old game? It does have very sort of liminal, spooky qualities to it. Like if the BGM was changed and the little Happy Pac-Man was changed. Were the origins of Pac pellets ever disclosed? They weren't in the history of Pac-Man in Volume 1. I'd love to know. I bet there's a developer that's talked about what the power pellets are meant to be. I bet the Pac-Man cartoon recently has discussed what they are. I genuinely didn't know there was a donut in the first Pac-Man. Like, I only ever thought of the cherries and, sneakers. That's like a NES Samus Aran themed sneaker. There's neon green, like Samus's hair used to be. Yeah, and the melon. Coffee cup. Mushroom. Galaxian. Hey, we got a base from Bosconian. Alright, nice. Got that NES Metroid drip. Yo, can you imagine? That would kind of rock. Like, super bright green laces. Oh, I can't believe Namco Museum ripped off the Babytown Comedy Club by Chalupa. What? How would they do this? How could they do this? Hey, look, that graffiti is very reminiscent of that DS launch title. What do you want? How can I help? It's me, Blinky, the bartender. Can you steal the doors here too? Somebody beat me to it. Oh, look. Someone's having a bad day. Oh no. Don't give Blinky any more vacation juice, please. Or Pinky, come to think of it. The show's about to begin! Oh, we missed it! Oh! This rocks! Oh, I'm so glad I visited the Namco Theater Super Pac-Man. So glad as well that we get to play with this very cute ghost watching. Okay, this really will truly mean very little to anyone in chat, and I believe that I've referenced this before, a long time ago, but the bartender ghost reminds me so much of Mr. Chips from the British TV game show catchphrase. You can look it up. He looks exactly like that. Alright, let's play. Maverick says, in the new Pac-Man show, the power pellet was made to be a berry given to Pac-Man by his mam and dad that went missing. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I knew there would be intense power pellet lore. Oh, a little arranged version of it. Whoa! Oh my goodness, okay, I'm eating too many super pellets. Wait, how did the ghost not get me there? Can you just not be got at all in Super Pac-Man mode? Oh, ooh. Oh, okay, bad. Oh, this doesn't control well on this D-pad. It makes you invisible. Okay, thanks, Foxy. There's a sort of preloading of your next move that you can do in Pac-Man that doesn't seem present here, or at least it doesn't behave in exactly the same way. It's making this much harder to play than the previous installment. I also gamed over on the first screen last time I played Pac-Man, so try and do a little bit better here. That was gonna be tough. Same D-pad from last stream. Yeah, but this feels less accurate, weirdly. I did wipe out again on the first screen. 3 lives lost. Oh man. It's so tempting to just go straight through. Oh, there we go. I forgot to press the go fast button when I was in Super Pac-Man mode. Ah. Okay, just 2, 3, 4 apples left, I think. The Sonic button, exactly, Mercury. Movies XP says, remember the dip switches? How could I ever forget? Ooh, glad it was Pinky. One more pellet. One more key. Woo. There we go. Bananas equal 20 points. Oh, they placed that in a way that is so, I don't know, it just feels so, tempting to grab. I'm not gonna get a great score here because I'm not eating many ghosts. What is that chime? Oh, it's spinning the fruit. Let's just keep them at bay with more of those. I've got one more super pellet, which I would like to grab soon if I can. There we go. Alright, let's just go through and grab everything. And super speed. Sonic speed. Just a couple more fruit. Nice. Easy. Yeah, this is a way more... it's way more in depth than the original Pac-Man. With the key and door mechanic and the Super Pac-Man power pellet. Wow, that time I just started big. Oh, it's a bonus mode, okay. Maybe that issue with the D-pad is also because we're moving so much faster than we do in the original. Yes, the ghost getting squish is great. I agree, Voxy. I was trying to work out what it was that did that. I didn't realize it was when I was Super Pac-Man. This is really fascinating. I can't go down that way because I'll get trapped. Oh, I'm gonna get trapped. Okay, let's go Super. Look at him getting squished. I'm not gonna get to the star in time. Ooh, scary. No. Oh no, I'm trapped. Okay, I still got one more. One more Pac-Man. Pinky. Okay, thank you. Jump, jump, jump. Nice. Fried eggs. Fried eggs on stage 5. Oh, meant to turn right there. That was a pretty good run. Interesting. I'm glad, again, genuinely glad to have learnt about Super Pac-Man. I would really like to play that on a proper arcade stick. One thing I don't like about this game is the fact that what door opens with which key isn't clear, says Arch. Yeah, I agree. I mean, they kind of lean into the idea that you need to memorize which one's which, but I would never get to that point. Dip switches aren't that interesting this time. I mean, we can check out the test screen, I suppose. Those good garbled graphics. Ooh. The sound hardware had definitely advanced since the original Pac-Man. Kermit is a Frog says, your Freaky Forms video was amazing. Keep up the great work. Kermit is a Frog, thank you very, very much for your kind words. I'm very proud of that video. I enjoy doing those kind of, what I'm calling deep dive videos. Yeah, and I hope as I do more, I keep getting better at it too. It's a very specific skill, and I can look at that and see things that I have improved from the first one of those I did, which was about the Tomorrow Children. And I can see what I would like to do better and differently next time. So I hope you check it out. Whatever game I cover, I think it will be an interesting one. Maverick says, when you get all 7 super pellets, Pac-Man glows yellow and turns to Super Pac-Man. Oh wait, if I got all of them in each screen? Huh. Oh, it's a Sonic joke. Okay. Straight over my head. What are these little bits in the corner meant to be? Are they just lights? Oh, I think they're meant to be like candles. Blue flames? I really liked the vibe of that room. That one was a great one to hang out in. Can't believe I forgot to texture the ground for the bar. Oh, I didn't spot. What was it? Just like a solid green or something? Xevious. Alright, let's go. Definitely the best room so far. I mean, I'm probably biased, but the Mappy room is the standout for me. Ooh, look at this. Even the little preview image here is looking interesting for this. So this is like a vertical shooter, right? I think, if I remember, do you have bombs or something? Do you bomb bases? Oh, look at this background. It's another sort of, yeah, like airbrushed looking one. Oh, checkerboard black pink like Gmod. Nice, classic. What is this game? This is Namco Museum Volume 2, Red Shell. It's a collection of old Namco arcade games and lots of ephemera that goes along with it. This is looking a lot like Boston Yen's ship. This background when tiled, probably a C-, but I actually quite like it when it's the full-scale one. No longer available. Buttons. Look at that yellow one. Oh no! I can't believe this game shows us all of these amazing little trinkets that we'll never be able to see. They almost made the left and right edges seamless. Almost. Look at that little chibi ship. Oh, this game that we're looking at right here, Xevious. It's like a vertical scrolling space shoot 'em up. Wish I had my own little Boston Yan ship. I'm very excited to see this. I love that little preview. Oh, it's a different art. Stonehenge, a huge stone structure in England. Hey, that's me! 4,000 years ago, ancient people were able to forecast the exact date of the solar eclipse or lunar eclipse by using these stones. Illustration 2. Nazca lines, a huge figure that looks like a bird drawn on the ground in Peru. Is the implication here England? Is the implication here that these landmarks were made by something from Xevious? Was the final battle of the cheese war fought on the moon? Duh, that's where all the cheese comes from, Arch. Also, was Boston Yan part of that mission? Absolutely. Like, Boston Yan's not just like a fighter pilot, it's definitely a space fighter pilot. Moai stone statues found on Easter Island. Some are more than 30 feet high and weigh 20 tons. More than 600 statues have been found. Tablet of Palenque? A stone tablet found in Palenque, Mexico. I actually don't know the pronunciation of that, I apologize. It had a small design on the face. It was a masterpiece of the Maya civilization. These pictures. These pictures. Sphinx, a creature who has a human's face and lion's body. This was the guardian of the pharaoh's tomb. 65 feet high and 240 feet long. Pyramids were built in Old Egypt over 4,500 years ago. Notebook. Out of print. Stationery. No longer available. Look at that metal pencil case. Oh, yes. It was weird that they kind of gave us a higher resolution image on display there than actually when we clicked through, because there was too much text. They had to squash it down. Tip 1. Destroy the radars. The Zolback are the enemy radars that are located on the ground. Don't miss them or the enemy attacks will get tougher. Try to destroy all ground targets. Yeah, so we got one move that drops a bomb, I think. Special flag. Although the special flag is not found by your bomb site, you can get 1 extra life and 1,000 points if you pick one up. Try bombing in different areas to find one. The special flag is difficult to find. This game doesn't need to rub it in with the no longer sold stuff. I know, Arch. The fact that there's nothing that they've listed that's still for sale, but they still say it on every single one. Yeah, correct, Red Shell. The S flag is one of Pac-Man's moves in Smash Bros, right? Towers. You can get 2,000 points by making them appear, and an extra 2,000 points for destroying them. When your sight is flashing red on the ground, drop a bomb to make the tower appear. There are 45 total. You can see the little reticule in the top right when it indicates that there is a tower where we can bomb. Easy way to destroy the towers. This trick only works with the second player. Well, that's no good to us. In a 2-player game, make a tower appear, and then bomb its shadow to destroy it easily. This was a bug in the game that was left in as a trick. Oh, this is interesting. Oh, it's an item that gives you a stock. Apologies, my Smash knowledge letting me down there. Yeah, that's an interesting tip to highlight, seeing as it was originally a glitch. Let's look at the cab art. Attached to the arcade game, it shows you how to play. Oh, this looks good. Oh, I like these drawings. Drawings. Something I do appreciate as well, I know I talked about like off-model stuff. I really like it when, and I think it happens more in older games than it can really happen now, but when obviously the sprite artwork was such low detail just out of necessity that you occasionally see pieces of official concept art that are just way higher detail than they could ever appear in game, but they kind of give a little bit of extra context as to what the designer was intending. I'm trying to think of a good example, but yeah, maybe like Mappy in the original one, where you can't really get a good full sense of his uniform, but then there's so much artwork of his uniform that when you look at it, you suddenly kind of piece it together. Placed on the side of the cabinet to identify a new game. PCB time. I think that might be the worst picture to date. Oh boy, it looks so blurry. Can you imagine how lengthy this process would be? Presuming they actually shot these photos for this game and they weren't already on file. Think about the process. Somebody shot this on film, on an analog camera. They got it developed. They received the print of the photograph. They digitized that either through scanning or through scanning. Then they would have used some kind of process to down-sample the image and match the color resolution of the PlayStation. Then they would have had to use something to embed that image into this artwork and kind of bake it that way. Then actually put it into the game. Imagine playing this in 1983 and having to wait 28 years to play Freaky Forms for 3DS. That is why... Okay, so I know you're joking, but this is actually genuinely something I think about a lot. The other thing that I think about games that I don't necessarily think about other mediums is it is always the best time to be playing games. Like, if you're interested in games, the prospect of playing games gets better every year. Because you just get this back catalogue of games that is exponentially expanding. It's amazing. It's wonderful. Control your ship, the Solvalu, and shoot both the Zapper missiles and destroy the flying enemies, and the Blaster Bomb to kill the enemies on the ground. I think Professor Pac-Man, you mean Bad Day. History of Xevious. Xevious was a shooter released in 1983. It had beautiful graphics and a variety of gameplay that allowed you to destroy the enemies both flying and on the ground. It also had many secrets. I'm going to try and slip the line "a variety of gameplay" into my next video. Alright, let's take a look at these sprites. Not as good as the Galaga sprite. Toroid, Torkin, Cappy. Cappy looks a bit like Darth Vader's TIE Fighter. Zoshi, Jara, Terazi, Zakato, Bragg Zakato, Bakura 1, Bakura 2. Okay, it's the spinning plates. Logram. Domogram! That's when I get turned into Picross. Dorota, Zolbak, Barra, Grobda, Garudatora 1. Garubara, Garubara 2, Sol. Oh, what was that? Shionite, Ragza, Crater, Bombsight, Special Flag, Phantom, Galaxian. Alright, lots of ships. Let's play this game. We need a Boston Niam ship diagram, perhaps a future Polygon Studio stream. Ooh, yes. this! Look at this place! Wow, Pac-Man can really look up, huh? Also, this BGM. Strong BGM. I summoned Lucian by saying Picross. Because we had a domogram. Oh. I should just do an extended rip of this view and this BGM. We might have a contestant for my favorite BGM of Disc 2. These look so much... Okay, did you ever have one of those little plastic toys with the incredibly small or incredibly light ball that it looked like a pipe and you blew into the end of it and it made the little light ball hover? I had one of those. The first time I came across that, I thought it was truly magic. I couldn't believe it. Oh, this BGM, the reverb on the... Let's listen. On the drums. Oh, so nice. What's everyone's rating on this? I feel like the actual environment itself is pretty simple, but the overall effect is powerful, and that central element is very good. Oh, this is my favorite BGM yet, I think. A+ from movies. Yeah, I think it might be I think I might just go an A-. 10 out of 10 for Red Shell. It's a very good one. Very strong. Environment is B+, BGM is A-. Yeah, I think I'm inclined to agree. Oh no! Yeah, Lucian, that's really strange. Didn't hear the BGM. I wonder whether it's like a treble and bass kind of thing on a skinny television. Speakers are never super great. No matter how good your TV is as well, it's just kind of a side effect of how slim TVs are these days. Alright, let's do this. Somebody give me a heads up when you see a domogram. Okay, let's go for the bomb. Yes, nice. You know what? I really have gained a greater appreciation for like Namco's 80s output. I've played a few of these. I mean, I played this before, but a long time ago. Probably emulated in a way that wasn't a great emulation of it. And probably is part of like a multi-pack ROM or something like that at some point. Which are never the best ways to experience it. And obviously this is not like playing it in the arcade or with the original controls, but still, Namco really were its, you know, strong name. And I think it's something we forget now, because they don't really put out games in the same way that they used to. Ooh, that's tough to... Oh, I shouldn't have got hit by that. That was tough to bomb, though. I'm really glad there's no limit on the bombs. I can kind of fire without feeling precious about it. I wonder whether it's possible to overlap two of those bases if they're next to each other and get them with a single bomb, though. Doesn't look like it, because I feel like that would have gotten it if it was the case. Also, it doesn't look like bases can fire when you're north of them, which is good to know. Oh, there we go, yes! You can take out 2 with 1. Nice. It's interesting, the bombing mechanic makes you kind of split your attention between the ship itself, where you're obviously trying to avoid getting hit by bullets, but then your focus is also on the crosshair because you need to fire your bombs before you actually arrive over the target. So it's quite a clever way to increase the difficulty. I guess in a way that reminds me a little bit actually of the recreation that Arch sent in of that Toho game, Shoot the Bullet, is it? Where you're also taking photos to damage the boss. That split attention element is definitely present in both. Oh look, it's the landmark that we saw in the museum. The artwork we saw in the museum. Oh, got. Yeah, they're Bandai Namco now, yeah. Alright, one more run. That was good. I was really in the zone. Yes! Yes. Arch, I saw that too. Yeah, so Arch just said, apparently for the PS1, Namco did 4 recreations of games instead of just ROMs as they do these days. Yeah, so they're like, I think the term I saw was that they're object level recreations. The actual original code wasn't used. So they certainly aren't arcade accurate in any sense, which was something I was asking about last time when we saw that the sprites had been rescaled in the original Pac-Man. But yeah, they're like full rebuilds designed to feel as close as possible. Oh, nice. Kinda got a screen wipe there. In fact, one Toho song references the game's arpeggi. There's a lot of old school shmup references in those games. Yeah, I mean, I can totally imagine as they did sort of that genre did sort of grow out of these games, right? Okay, got one ship left. Flying along the world's longest coastline. I think I'm focusing a little bit too much on bombing the ground targets, leaving me open to attacks from the ships here. Is there bosses in this? I don't think there are bosses, are there? Stage end bosses. Yeah, the BGM is very repetitive in this one. But it was 1983. Oh, here we go, big bass. Oh, I can't believe I missed it. I wonder whether you have to hit that 5 times, because it had like 4 domes in the central area. Or if just a single hit will do. No! Oh, I thought I dodged it. Okay. Out of lives now. At least it loops well. True. When you have 5 note on spare for a BGM. My high score is nowhere near 40,000. So I wonder which of the ground targets affect how many air enemies we get. I think it's just these ones with the red outline. I think those ones are just turrets, so I don't think they affect the flow of enemies as the level progresses. Ooh. Okay. Well, everyone that wasn't a fan of the BGM, don't worry, we're gonna move on. I'm gonna quickly check the dip switches here. The switch. Horizontal game screen. Points. Lives. Level. Okay. Pretty standard. Again, I don't know what we've got next. This collection, I certainly recognized less when I looked through the list ahead of the stream. Recognized less than last time even, which was not an especially familiar batch of games. Boston Yan's music tastes are unconventional. I feel like Boston Yan fought to have a like cassette player in his ship. Went against all kinds of safety measures. Custom fitted a cassette player in the dash of his ship. We moved past Dig Dug. I don't think Dig Dug's on this in this collection. No. We've got 2 games left before the lounge. Oh, it's Gaplus! Alright. We heard a little bit about Gaplus last time. I think it appeared in the magazines. NG magazines. This is a nice background. Honestly, I wish they'd stuck to the very, very 90s renders, but I feel like thematically they've kind of taken it in a slightly different direction in Volume 2. I think this is a nice background. I like the color gradients, but I do miss some pre-rendered background. Look at all these pals fighting alongside each other. I know very little about Gaplus. Is this where you combine elements to make your ship more powerful? So rather than the like second ship of Gallagher, you build a stronger ship? Is that right? Yeah, nice gradient, solid A. Yeah, just a straight A I think is very appropriate. Oh yes, but we got the weird bug designs. We saw this on the cover, didn't we? With this guy, the Cheerio monster. I want to shmup where you befriend the aliens. Yes! These look like jelly. Holding 2 plates of jelly. That's a good design. I kind of like the way this tiles in its very, very not seamless manner. Okay. Oh yeah. I think that's like the upgrades. Yeah, I really don't know. Oh, 2 different bar top designs. Looks like a webpage from the 90s. Yes. Yeah, it's a GeoCities page. Oh, interesting. I'm looking forward to checking it out. Arch says the gameplay of this game is nice, but the color choice is a downgrade of the older, more colorful games. I love the really vibrant sprite work of the older games, so it will be a shame if it's a little bit more toned down. Nice. I like the one of the ship, the second of the 2. We still get the little bug alien too. Yeah, okay, so I really don't know what the deal is with the way that these are represented here. Because, that other room had a 2-stack, like a double-decker PCB model. Now, this is just a straight texture on the ground. But the thing is, they never represent what the actual PCBs look like. So is the implication there like, oh, it is a double-decker, but, we only photographed one side of each board? And then this is actually just a single board one? I don't know. Tried to explain GeoCities to my cousin, he was very confused. I feel like the idea of everybody owning their own web pages feels so far from the internet of today. I mean, that was even before my time, really. Like, I was too young to be making a GeoCities, but I definitely used a lot. This BG will be the background of my Web 1.0 site. Can't wait to check it out, Arch. See you some Toy Channel. Thanks for hanging out. Maverick says, wait, if we play as Pac-Man playing games, then first-person Pac-Man. I guess technically this is first-person Pac-Man, yeah. That's true, yeah. Very, very true. Voxy says, I basically did the equivalent of making GeoCities' website. With your, rec room. Tip 1. Oh, yo, look, these sprites are amazing. Blaster head. Imagine if the entire tip was just tip 1, blaster head. The queen with the blaster head appears on most parsecs. Shoot down the queen carrying the blaster head while in flight, and your fighter will be combined with the blaster head. Okay, so that bit up top is the blaster head, I guess. If you shoot the blaster head while in formation, it will disappear. Okay. Tip 2. Phalanx beam. Use the phalanx beam to capture up to 6 enemies. The captured enemies change the cloned fighters. Change into cloned fighters. I don't know why I have such a tough time reading these. The clone fighters can give you extra firepower until they are bad dayed. Build a fighter. Sometimes the queen will carry a piece of the fighter. Shoot the queen while in flight to get the piece. Collect 3 pieces and you will receive an extra fighter in reserve. Special flag. Although it is not clear how the special flag appears, there are many hidden in the game. Try to find them. That's just straight up the devs of this collection being obtuse. Like, you rebuilt this game for inclusion in the collection. You can't say that it's unclear how it appears. You know exactly how it appears. You don't have to tell us, but don't pretend you don't know. We did get some S-Flag Good Spot Red Shell in movies. Okay, your mission is to bad day all the enemies to go to the next parsec. Gaplus was a shooter released in 1984 as Gallagher's sequel. It introduced a new power-up parts system and extended the range of the fighter's movement. Ooh, 8-direction movement, huh? First, there were the Galaxians. Then came Gallagher's. Now, there's a new threat to the galaxy called Gaplus Empire. This 3rd generation of aliens has stolen our secret weapon, called the Head Blaster. You must find and recapture the Head Blaster, and uncover its secrets. There are 3 races of aliens, each one more difficult than the last. Foxy says, I do want to upgrade my site's design a little. Sadly, I'm never satisfied with what I do. Foxy, you should... I know that this won't change that, but you should be very proud of what you did with your site. It really looks amazing. But I also understand the desire to keep working on stuff. I mean, I think if you kind of say, okay, this was 1.0, and I'm proud of 1.0, but I can see a little bit like I was saying a moment ago with my videos, or those more serious videos. It's like you can still be proud of something and think of what you can improve. We got a first race Zacho, Loot, Cap, Addo, Queen. Second race. This one looks like a strawberry. Oh, I love this Zacho. Oh yeah, third race. So good. Falling Star, Bounce Fly A, B, Fighter Blast. Oh, that's the game over or life lost animation. Fighter, Secret Fighter, Parts. Blaster Head. Missile Type. Enemy Missile. Special Flag. Mystery Character A, B, C, D. Alright, go back round. I'm sure Blaster Head is how British people say blast ahead. Nintendo Plush, I think you're correct, given the fact that that sounded exactly the same. Oh, this is more disorientating than the other one that was in space. Oh man. Genuinely disorientating. We're inside the tractor beam. I'm probably gonna go sit down. C minus. Or no, D minus because it made me dizzy. The D stands for dizzy. Nintendo Plush likes this one. Look at the Gaplus logo. Such a good family of logos. Alright, let's do this. Oh, strong startup and strong startup jingle. Yeah, the colors on the logo rock. Wow, this moves fast, huh? This definitely feels faster than Galaga. It feels really strange that they would name each one of these completely different things. Like this series. Oh wait, what? I didn't get the blaster head. Did I hit it? Like, I feel like that would never happen today, just for like name recognition. Can't physically even look at it D minus. Oh no. Oh, double no. It's too busy reading Lucian's threat of violence in chat. Lucian says, well, that room is good inspiration for a GBG first-person platformer. Oh, and then I did it again! Okay, well, at least I can have a second try. You need to shoot it when the alien is falling. Okay, thanks, Arch. At least we get to see this again. How many missiles can you have on screen at once? 3? Oh, or more. That's true. That's a good point, Lucian. Yeah. They do feel very different from the predecessors. I guess the fact that they are actually part of the same series is more of a nod to more hardcore fans of the series. This is a lot harder than the other ones, or I'm just a lot worse at it than the other ones. Oof. Oh, there's still one here. There we go. On to Parsec 2. I'd love to know within the Namco shmup fandom which one of these they kind of regard the most highly. Can have another go. Not happy with only making it to the second parsec, honestly. And I'm gonna try and get the blaster head too. I suppose there's an element of knowing where they spawn in, which is true in Gallagher as well. Yeah, if you stay still, might be a little easier too. I was moving around too much before, I think. Oh, oh! Oh! I didn't think I'd fly into it. Yes! Lost your head. Now it's my time to capture you. Yes. Yes! So this is a cool evolution of the second ship mechanic. Oh, I get so fast into the second parsec. And my ship's gone. It's gonna get even harder. Although I suppose I'm a smaller target. Very difficult. Or at least for a baby gamer like me. Tough! Man, again, I'd like to see somebody who's very good at that do a run-through of it. I'm sure it's really tense. Check out the dip switches. Okay, pretty standard. I'd like to have a little listen to the demo sound. Oh wait. Yeah, test switch. Because some of those tunes were nice. Yeah, really intriguing, Lucian. I do find it interesting that the sort of second and third generation of these Namco titles, they really went for complexity. They started with a foundation, then they kept kind of iterating, but also expanding upon certain mechanics. Imagine all the Baby Gamer coins this game stole. Oof. Yeah. Brutal. Uh-oh. That's the ambulance for all the baby gamers that got absolutely destroyed by this game. Yeah, that's all just sound effects. Nice! That was Gaplus. Hang on a second. Is Gaplus meant to be like Gallagher Plus? I've never made that connection before. Is that super obvious? Am I just being silly? Or am I imagining that? Is that not even the intention? I guess I always read it as Gaplus rather than Gal. Oh wait, no, it's not. No, ignore me. It's not Galpus, is it? I guess it could be Ga plus. And it still works. I think it is. I think it is Ga plus. Alright. Wow! We're on to our final game. Before the lounge, that is. Sa... Nope, no idea. Still no idea. Do you know about Galaxian 3 ride? Not at all, Arch. What is that? What's the lounge again? I can't seem to remember. The lounge has, like, non-game specific Namco stuff. There was like a bunch of magazine covers in there last time. Same illustration was used for a poster. I still don't know what the name of this game is. Grobda? I don't think I've ever heard of Grobda. Another great illustration. Who illustrated these for Namco? They're obviously the same artist. Yeah, Arch, I'd love to know what the Galaxian 3 ride is. Oh, this is intriguing looking. Is it like merch and stuff? Yeah, it's just kind of more general Namco bits and pieces. Oh, it's just the pop cards. It looked so weird in the preview there. Theme park attraction ride, a multi-person 3D rail shooter, excuse me. What sort of era are we talking, Arch? Presumably, contemporary to the games. Oh. It's the same artwork, right? Slightly different format. Grobda. I wonder how many texture node on you would need to replicate the resolution of this. Kind of do the maths, I guess. A lot, I guess, is the answer there. 1990. I'm guessing there's pictures and stuff out there. I'd love to see. So this is the second half of the pamphlet that details the games a little bit more. Okay, so it's a single screen. Oof, the levels of artifacting here, captured off of a arcade game, printed onto paper, then digitized and put onto a PlayStation. Really a rough little process for those key images there. Okay, I can't really discern much about this. Is it like a tank style game? Oh yes, the background! Lunar surface with... What is that at the top? This is a weird background. Oh, I guess it's like a rocky alien planet surface with lava? I kind of like the perspective. It doesn't tile as well. D... No, that's not fair. C minus. C minus for this one. Ah, Wikipedia says it's a Xevious spin-off, says Lucian. Interesting, maybe the lore is connected. Looks like an old RAM chip more than a PCB. Something about the size and shape. I feel like there's a lot of potential for this room to be very good. Brace ourselves for another banger BGM. Yeah, I'm already thinking ahead to it, Lucian. Grobda, what a name. For some reason, these designs here remind me of, like, the LEGO space sets. The old Lego space sets. Is that my shield health bar? That red, white, and blue? Like, blast the robots. Don't let the robots shoot you. I feel like the art for this one hasn't been as dynamic as the other ones. Okay, tip 1. Destroying enemies. Destroy the enemies as soon as possible. If you don't, you will have more enemies, or more enemy fire to avoid. Tip 2. Conserving energy. Watch your energy meter. Using the shield or beam consumes energy. Be careful, you can't use the shield when your gauge is red. Your energy will recover if you don't use your weapon. Okay, so that's what that progress bar was. We got blue, white, and red. We'll deplete as we use our weapon. And if it's into red, we don't have any shield. Got it, okay. Tip 3, chain explosions. You can get higher scores by destroying the enemies with chain explosions. Try to gather the enemies into a group, then destroy the first one to start a chain reaction. Ooh. Okay. That's a fun little mechanic, or at least sounds like a fun one. The Fortress. The Fortress's gun battery requires many shots to be destroyed. However, if you wish, you can advance to the next round by just destroying the enemies. Okay, so taking out the Fortress is not mandatory. Alright, I do think I'm going to need Professor Pac-Man to really help me out on this one. Destroy all the enemies in the area with your beam or shield to advance to the next round. Grobda. We got a confirmation it is Grobda. Grobda was a tank shooter released in 1984. It was decided that Grobda, one of the characters that appeared in Xevious, should have its own game. Really? Did we see Grobda? In the year 20XX AD, the world has evolved into a military society where tank warfare is the most popular sport. What a premise. You must battle against 4 types of tanks in various arenas. If you can survive long enough, you just might become the next arena champion and rank in the top 10. Hey Mustard, good to see you. Oh. Okay, we got a little spoiler. Hang on. That was an intriguing little glimpse. I wanted to get to the sprites, but I accidentally exited. There's Grobda. That's a very nondescript character sprite. Enemy tank. Green Flosser. Brown Flosser. Yellow H-Tank. Orange H-Tank. Fortress. Fortress Wreck. Oop. Tank Wreck. Fort Propeller. Extra Life Icon. Block. Fortress Bullet. Grab the Shield. And variants. Oh! Very simple game, sprite-wise. Time to analyze the frames. There wasn't much to analyze in that one. That was relatively simple, art-wise. Although, we can see here that the direction... That's interesting. They didn't choose to... I guess they never do, right? I was about to say they didn't choose to represent all the 8 directions, but... Arch says, I've been thoroughly enjoying this stream. I'm glad, Arch. I've been thoroughly enjoying playing through. And I guess, like, it really highlights the value of all the things around these games, because although I would have enjoyed playing these games, knowing the context of these things makes playing them all the more enjoyable. Look at those drill treads. It looks like the Shagohod from Metal Gear 3. What is this? What am I looking at here? What is that? This is the first texture in this game that I've looked at and I've had absolutely no idea what they were aiming for. Can anyone decipher that? Oh, this music does slap Mercury, you're right. This is a really nice room and I love this little model. I feel like I could replicate that in Polygon Studio. I love the crane moving the element back and forth. Is that a turret? Grass and very multicolored sky. Ooh, this breakdown. Not, that's very kind of you to say. Not says these streams make Mondays a lot better. I'm really glad you feel so. Mondays, am I right? This game was made in Polygon Studio. Honestly, the tools for making 3D models was probably relatively equivalent, because it was... What year was Polygon Studio? 99? And that was like a consoleized version, so I would imagine in 95 it wouldn't have been that similar. That track rocked. I kind of feel bad for clicking through so fast. I was just excited to play this, because this is another one where I genuinely don't know what to expect gameplay-wise. Oh, I can see the Matrix. Grobda. Oh, the top rankers. Tam, Eve, Qua, Vax, PP3. See if we can rank amongst them. The UI is cool. Yeah, movies, this font's cool. Oh, come on! My first life! Don't! I'm just a baby tank. Ooh, it's like a... I wasn't ready, that's my problem. They don't fight each other. This is very unfair. Grobda sounds like a name that you would pull out of nowhere to name a character. I can see it, Arch. A name that's just a noise. Yeah, the tank sounds feel very Atari, don't they? I also do love that how basically everything from this era just had the Gundam color scheme. Like the white, blue, and red. Gundam made such a lasting impression on sci-fi stuff. I'm the 4th ranker. From the National Battling Association, or the NBA. Oh no, wait. I thought I'd accidentally put my name in wrong. Wait. How do I... Okay, there we go. Oh, you can actually do different casing. That's cool. I've never seen an arcade scorecard where you can put lowercase, honestly. I didn't put Dawn. I didn't put DNA. Alright, come on, let's try again. I am actually ready this time. Oh yes, the shield! Oh, okay, that will make things easier. They mentioned the shield so much in the tips and I just completely forgot. In the heat of the moment. Okay, this is feeling a lot easier this time. Get out of here, you tanks. Also, how did I rank 4th place on the leaderboard? Oh. This is another one that would absolutely steal your quarters. Like, it was nobody's business. .d.m. You know when you see that name on the leaderboard that your high score's in trouble. Oh, I walked into the explosion. Let's go again, let's go again. This game's really cool. I love the resource management of the energy gauge. I love the chain reaction of the explosions. I love the multicolor blasts. We tanks before we tanks. I mean, there was a lot of very early tank games. Like very classic sort of tank games as well. I need to be quicker on that shield. Okay, it will take me a while to learn not to get too close. Or at least have my shield up while I do. I wonder how the level layout is determined. Is there an element of randomization here, or is it preset for each battling? Oh, missile command! Yeah, with the explosions. Oh, my shield got a bit dangerously low there. I used to be able to do a thing when I was a kid. I don't know whether I can still do it. It just reminded me then when I heard that sound sample. But I used to be able to like purse my lips in a way that would make the words that I would say, oh, my shield got low. Make the words that I say sound like they're buzzing. I don't know how to articulate it. I'm going to try and do it after this when I can actually concentrate. Like I kind of make my mouth a reed from like a woodwind instrument. Oh, who's this? Oh, we'll never know. Hang on, I don't think I can do it. Nope, can't do it anymore. We don't have a Baby Town tank driver. I mean, it can't just be Grobda. Do we even need a tank driver? Good point. Oh, cool! Oh yeah, let's try the stage select dip switch. On the title screen, press and hold circle X or square and press the start button. Okay. That was kind of it. That was not the effect that I was describing though. Wait, that didn't let me level select. Okay, well, let's just bad day here. Man, I'm so glad we have like 5 volumes of this. Because that first volume was such a treat. And I feel like I'm just gonna be thinking ahead to what is in Volume 3. I kinda don't want to spoil it myself. I did look up what games were in this, but as I say, I didn't recognize really any of them this time. Except Mappy, of course. Because even Super Pac-Man I wasn't familiar with. But I might deliberately not check what the next batch of games are, so it's completely fresh to me. Ooh, Lucian says Volume 3 is going to be great, has all my favorites. That's great to hear, Lucian. This is really up there. I think if we didn't have that... Oh, it's tough though. There's been some really good environments this time around. Obviously the Mappy one, the Super Pac-Man one, and the Xevious one. Wait, I can't... Okay, there we go. Why was that one the hardest to leave? Best game of the volume. Are we excluding Mappy? I can't rank my child. Ooh, yeah, Mercury, I'd forgotten. Mercury says my favorite environments this time were the Pac-Man one and kind of the cave. The cave was really interesting. It was quite different from the others. Can we listen to Mappy again? We can go hang out in the Mappy zone before we head to the lounge. No, let's end on that. Let's go to the lounge because there's usually a lot of stuff in here. We'll finish up in the Mappy room. So it's another selection of NG covers here. Jukebox there as usual. Yeah, so sorry, I didn't actually answer your question, Arch. I was really fascinated by Dragon Buster. I think, yeah, I think I was completely unaware that there was that kind of, yeah, action RPG in arcades at that time. I think it looked really unique, and it controlled quite well despite the fact it had, like, joystick up jumping. The fact that it had a double jump is really interesting too. The movement was pretty smooth overall. The little potted plant is so nice, isn't it? Hey Mindun, this is Namco Museum Volume 2. Oh yes, okay, so we looked at this last time. However, Pac-Man does do a little special thing when you get to that game. Or did? No! Oh, here we go. Here we go. No, the game itself. Yeah, the game itself is Namco Museum Volume 2. Unless your stream's behind, in which case it would have been Grobda. You know that Mappy one's gonna be good. Or it better be. I want to see Pac-Man thinking about Mappy. There we go. Okay, controversial take. Mappy lands Mappy sprite way cuter than the original. What's the Dragon Buster guy's name? Pac-Man is a certified Mappy head. I love that sprite. Man, I didn't realize that Toy Pop was 86. Clovis, how could I forget? Not Clonk. It should have been though. Alright, I'm not looking too closely at these because I don't want to spoil anything. I'm gonna fly through in case there's anything at the end. Oh, the thing that... I guarantee they will have done this, but the thing that I mentioned last time was that they would have to update this every time there was a new Namco volume. There we go. Yep. Classic Collection 1 is in there now. Can't wait to see 2 when we come back here on Volume 3. Alright, let's flick through these NG covers. The artwork here is usually fantastic. Oh, we're off to a good start. The featured article for monthly NG Volume 1 was the Genji and the AK clans. That's the game you really like, Arch, right? I remember you mentioned that. Look! They're going to a dance. That's right, Movies XP. New game. Namco new game. How to make. Look at those two. Look at the color scheme on this one. X apostrophe mass. It's kind of wild to me how much they hadn't nailed down Pac-Man's design. I wouldn't have guessed that. I feel like they really were like, oh yeah, that's Mappy, and then they just locked it in, but they really... I think it was a tough time for them to figure out exactly what Pac-Man would look like. Oh, I didn't see what it said there. Many new items were introduced? Possibly? I need to pay more attention to the text. Hey, we got a New Year's special. Thunder Scepter and Rolling Thunder in NG3. Very nice. January 1st. Yeah, they really give him like a Pinocchio nose at this point. A special comic was started featuring Namco's characters. Oh, you can't just bring up a little comic and not show us. I wonder whether it was it an Olympic, like a Winter Olympic year? Or just, it's just winter sports themed. I would love some Namco skates, or skis, excuse me. The featured article was the history of Pac-Man and an interview with the Pac-Man production team. Look at the ghost sign! Ghosts crossing. 3rd of March. Oh look, are these... Is that a Gaplus sticker on the trunk? On the luggage to the right there? I don't recognize any of the other ones. What is that? That top skinny one. Mangloan? Which one? Bostonian? Maybe. I love the way that the little car here is rendered. Very, very reflective wing mirrors. And all of the like specular highlights on the bodywork. The featured article was the story of Xevious. The featured game was Shadowland. I love how squished they keep drawing this ship. It's so good. I love how round it is. Pac-Man is taking a lot of the spotlight here. I agree, Arj. That cab, or that cockpit, excuse me, is far too small for Pac-Man. That looks incredibly uncomfortable. Background here is just like crumpled paper. I forget if that was how it was last time too. In the magazine section. Oh, I saw a little Dragon Buster artwork on the right there. I can't wait till we get to that. Pac-Man again! Wow, they were really all in on Pac-Man in these early NG covers. Arch says, I want Space Pilot Mappy. At least we got CG Space Pilot Mappy. The featured article was Namco 80s game posters. Hardware support was started, R&D staff answered players' questions. Cool. I reckon these would have been really informative back in the day. The featured game was Dragon Spirit. Yeah, Rachel, it did seem very claustrophobic. The Pac-Man in the spaceship one. So with the exception of the first issue... Look, it says baseball. Look how it's... look how baseball's spelled. Incredible. That's the official spelling of baseball. Don't let anyone tell you differently. Also, Yankees with one E? Is that correct? I thought there was two E's in Yankee. That's how it's spelled in Babytown. Yeah, absolutely. That's a kind of cool image. I think this was the most interesting Pac-Man centered one. I really like how the text is rendered here. Oh, there's a little Dig Dug cameo. Lucian will be pleased. Aw, also Pac-Man just being nice to a fish. I like the fact that the, what is it called? It's a Pookie? Is that the name of the Dig Dug guy? Is still quite, angular. Whereas Pac-Man's visor, his goggles are very round. This one's still angular to really match the character design in game. Very nice touch. Already August. Okay, last stack of NGs. Babytown has a lot of historical regional spelling differences. Really does. September 9th. Lots of holiday themed ones on showcase here. Is that Miss Pac-Man behind? Look! They've still got the boots, but they've got the little toe straps like they are sandals. That's a fun little detail. Feature game was Questa. What is this, marathon? Oh no! Oh no! Who gave Pinky a foamy blaster? Pinky, put it down. Pinky. Pac-Man's got a mic too. Yeah, I don't really understand what's happening on that cover. Pac-Mania was the featured game on number 12. Also, Arch, I'm with you. If we don't get Mappy on one of these covers, it is gonna be... It's gonna sting, let's just say that. Is Ms. Pac-Man, like, shocked? What is happening there? It's weird that their gloves are... Wait, Pac-Man's gloves aren't normally yellow, right? Are they? Pac doesn't see Pinky with the Nerf blaster. He has his AirPods in. Oh, look, NG Magazine the November issue, asking the real questions. What's a Namco? Oh, that's a... Oh, issue 14, what a cop-out. It's just the same covers. The greatest hits. I guess technically we got Mappy on another cover by like default here. Look at that 25 pixel tall Mappy. Featured game was Final Lap. Speaking of which, let's make our final lap along the wall to our right here. I think it's going to be more game-specific stuff. We got Dragon Buster and Xevious related bits and pieces here, I think. Hey, that's not what I imagined Clovis to look like. Still a nice illustration. Princess Celia! I like Princess Celia's hat. I love that you can see that these are clearly colored with pencil as well. Especially on the Celia one. See like the base of her dress where the subtle definition of the fabric has been drawn. Eyeful. Oh, it's really gross. Kind of slightly fleshy, but it's got meaty claws. It's got quite a kind of Ultraman Alien of the Week vibe to it, that one. Run Eiffel. Mercury says, wow, Clovis even has pants in that artwork. Hey, Chalupa, welcome. We're just in the lounge of Namco Museum Volume 2. We're not far off wrapping up. Wow. Look at the eye placement. Crawler. Actually, you know what? I can't believe I didn't make this connection before, but the Crawler looks way more like the larval form of Mothra than anything else. Oh, there it is. The dreaded cave shark. They've lost a little bit of their edge in the full illustration. I think the sprite work was really creepy for the golems. This is a good illustration. Whoa. Oh, it's a very spiky woodlouse. This is the art for Dragon Buster, which is like an action RPG side-scroller game that we played in this collection. I'd never heard of it before, Chalupa, but it's really cool. I like the Leopin. It's got like goat feet, chicken body, bug eyes, little spiky teeth in its beaks. Testol meal deal. There's a wizard. The wizard looks way less, I don't know, shady here than it does in the sprite work. Yeah! The spooky, scary skeleton. I love that, like, dark aura around it. I guess it was just because it's white against white paper, but it gives it a really sort of evil magic quality. I'm really sad we can't zoom in on these. I bet these original illustrations are really special. He just looks like a granddad here. Again, way creepier in the sprite work in a weird way. Fafnir. That's that game with the animatronics, right? That everyone likes so much. Fafnir? Dragon? Ooh, Dragon 2. I thought the dragon's arms were way smaller than that as well in the sprites. Man, they drew a lot of dragons. Oh, they drew a lot of dragons. Okay, takes us to the end of the... A granddad, does yours carry a jammy axe? Maybe? Alright, let's take a look at some beautiful artwork of Boston Yan's ship here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Ooh! Dang. Look at the refraction! Wow, they did a really good job. Oroid. Do you think we'll get a domogram illustration? I really like that. That's got a bit of a snowspeeder energy to it. Although it does also look like a curling, like a puck from curling with that handle on top. Yeah, there's an enemy in Xevious that's apparently called Domogram. Jara. That's very Elite. Looks like one of the ships from Elite. These designs rock. It's a little F-Zero. Farah. There we go! Face reveal. And/or Genesis and/or Mega Drive, depending on your region. Domogram sounds like a device to detect DOMs. Whoa, look at this one. That feels way more delicate than the other ones. Which are they've got way bigger surface areas, way flatter ships. Photograph? Photograph of what? Oh, do they mean like in-game version versus the original sketch? This kind of stuff's great. Wow, actually the overall geometry or layout, geometry is not the right term in that context. Pretty close. There's a little bit more to the right of the frame that you don't see in the sketch, but... Oh yeah, Chalupa, I always run my streams in ultra low latency mode, or whatever that like lowest latency mode is called. It means that you don't get live annotations, and you can't stream at 4K, which is not going to be an issue for me, but it does give you the lowest latency version of the chat. Let's see the staff roll again. Shout out to these legends. Also, it's a good track. Yeah, next time you're in the YouTube studio, take a look before you go live, and you should be able to change it. It's the same place where you can turn on or off, like, the VOD options. Yeah, the staff roll BGM's great. Roxy doesn't have access to extra low latency? Oh, I wonder whether that's one of the, like, 1K subs perks? I know a lot of stuff changes around streams once you get to 1,000 subs. I didn't realize that. Or it could be a regional thing as well. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, this is the high score thing, isn't it? There I am, all alone, in the guest book. Where's my name? Where's my Mappy name? There we go. There we go. It's cool how granular the details are here. This is all of the different items and the number of them that we've collected on this save file. Enemy hit by door, 3. Just 3? Enemies hit by wave, 22. Wow, that is probably the opposite way around to how I would have expected. "12 Mukis bad dayed, 1 net broken." Those stats don't seem correct to me. Unless they don't count the bonus stage trampolines in that stat. I almost certainly broke more than 1 net. Total playtime. Nice. Alright. Let's finish up back in the Mappy room so we can listen to the remix. I know we could go to the jukebox here, which maybe we should just check out the UI in case it's any different. No, it's not. Oh, it's got a separate page for the... Yeah, it's the same as last time. Let's just go to the Mappy room so we can enjoy the... Hey, John David. Yeah, we're just finishing up literally in a minute or two. Mercury says these are the names. Our good friend Beh and uh-oh. Look at those pop cards. Alright, everyone enjoy the Mappy room as we wrap up. Oh, you know what? We can't wrap up in here because I did say that we would watch the CG intro again at the end once we played all the games to have all the context. And this wonderful image reminded me of that. Trevor says, love footage of MCM2. Yeah, Rachel, it's incredible. They picked such a goofy frame for Pac-Man. Oh yes, how could I forget? Truly cursed. Oh, Voxy, that's so good. I haven't gotten around to... I've actually got Fubar 3000 installed already, but I didn't get around to trying out that YouTube plugin that you mentioned, but I will definitely be using that going forward. Let me know what that function to apply gain correction is, because I would very much like to grab that too. Can we leave to go back to the main menu? No, I might have to reboot the game here. Alright. Well, just before we go, let's take a look at the CG intro, the FMV intro. Give me a moment to find it. Because I'm using the no GUI version of Duck Station. A little bit difficult to locate the correct file location. There we go. Yo, the stream is only starting. Time for the party to begin. Stream starts at 6 a.m. Museum Mondays never ends. Ooh, sorry folks. Forgot again. This always defaults back to the loudest sound. I just noticed that the screen reflects onto Pac-Man's face. All those G-forces applied to Pac-Man's nose. Okay, so we recognize that chip now from Xevious. Then it becomes... what is the... Oh, that's the tank game. What is it? Gabda or something. We've got Dragon Buster, we've got Gaplus. Yeah, it's the big bad. Oof. Yeah! Mappy in the Gaplus ship. I want that Mappy model. Mappy saved Pac-Man. And how does Pac-Man repay Mappy? By being on every cover of the first 12 NG magazines. Can't believe it. And they all get tracked beamed into the giant Namco Museum. It takes up like a quarter of the entire planet's surface. Small planet or big museum? Grobda, thank you, Mercury. There we go. Oh, all makes perfect sense now. Folks, thank you for joining me for the second Museum Monday. I am trying a little schedule out at the moment, as you may have noticed. So, subject to change. No guarantees, but my thinking is we will do Namco Museum volumes all the way through to Volume 5, which is the last installment, over the next couple of Mondays. We will do Chibi Robo Tuesdays, where I'm playing through Chibi Robo on the GameCube, for however long that takes. I think it will probably be maybe 3 more streams on that before we're finished. Who knows? And we will also have... Last week we had Freaky Forms Thursday, but actually we will be having Freaky Forms Friday this week, I believe. So yeah, lots to look forward to, and of course, always, as usual, the GBG weekly streams. Chibi Robo Tuesdays, that's right, Arch. And perhaps some things in between. Any more Poltergeist streams anytime soon? Yes, Mercury, definitely. I don't know when. I can't do the middle of the week this week. Or Sunday, so it may have to be following week, but I really want to get back into it. It's just been so many good games on the list so far. Yeah. I will think about where I'm going to squeeze that in. Poltergeist Wednesdays. Alright, let's wrap up. See you, everyone. Have a good rest of the day. I will see you tomorrow with Chibi Robo Tuesday, where we will be continuing our adventures in Chibi Land. But for now, goodbye.